What's good, YouTube? Here, and welcome to another video. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day, but without further ado, let's get into this video. So first of all, I want to address this bogus claim that One Punch Man God is outerversal, which obviously isn't true, but a lot of people think so. Mainly because of the fact that some people use the mind over matter idealism or whatever that's called, but in this video today, I will show you why that's wrong. So just like the last time in my last video, I will tell you guys that you need to prove that these theories actually exist and they're actually applicable to the verse in order to even get them to wherever you're trying to scale them. Just because when it comes to these theories and stuff, you really got to think about if it actually applies to the verse. So you can't just make these opinions, because a lot of them, they think that they're facts, but they're just opinions. But I digress. Really, you need to just understand that these theories, like the one that is shown right here, actually apply to the verse, which in the case of One Punch Man God, it doesn't. For things like this, just taking into account the way that God appears to other people, he's always appearing in these other forms. It's not like that is his solidified actual form all the time. If you are trying to say that these brain cells are actually just God, or actually is just the author trying to show you that God is thinking about the entire verse, or he's thinking the verse into existence, which the problem with that is that if you're trying to prove that to other people, you are going to have to prove that it applies to the entire verse, which there is absolutely no proof that mind over matter idealism actually applies to the entire verse itself. It's just taking this one small kind of illustration and then just spanning it across the entire cosmology. Now to address the Hegel's absolute mind theory scale. Now, simply put, this is just an incredibly stupid take. Really, all you have to do is just ask somebody who actually believes that Hegel's absolute mind theory would scale God or anybody to outerversal. Just ask them if the actual theory exists in the verse that they're trying to scale. Because if it doesn't, then they can't say that it actually applies to the verse, and they can't say blah 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 yada yada yada. This is pretty clear-cut power scaling stuff that people really should know. And when it comes to power scaling, you just need to kind of zero in on what makes this character strong and how can I actually prove that they're this strong. Lastly, as long as you just ask somebody, specifically someone who's trying to scale One Punch Man God to outerversal, just ask them their definition of outerversal. They most likely will not give it to you. Lastly, even if you just take out the last part that I talked about, or really the other 2 points that I had made in this video, just really ask yourself this: if One Punch Man God is outerversal via mind over matter idealism, or Hegel's absolute mind theory, or both, whichever you want to work with, just think to yourself, what connects these two theories with outerversal? If you come towards a roadblock in your mind, then that's gonna pretty much give you the answer. It's gonna be no. Truly, the strongest part about this debunk is that these two theories have absolutely nothing to do with outerversal. Well, that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great day or night, depending on when you're watching this. Stay safe. Crazy world out there. Out.